G'day guys, Danny here. Happy Saturday wherever you are. Sure, it's a Saturday. Does it feel like a Saturday? Anyway, it's a Saturday here. It's been a bit of rain overnight, so I thought it was a perfect opportunity to talk to you a little bit about motorhome servicing and water ingress. The importance of keeping your motorhome or your caravan serviced. Now, I'm going to take you down and show you a little 2007 Winnebago Leisure Seeker that I actually sold new, and we've got it back some 80,000 kilometres later and 10 or 12 years, whatever it is. And unfortunately, it's got a little bit of an issue. Now, it's not super duper bad, but it's just something that I thought I'd show or share with you in case you're in the market for a motorhome or a caravan and you come across one of these products where it's a composite wall panel type material. Because if you are going to look at these things, of course they're not cheap, so we need to make sure that we're trying to find something that's been well looked after, not just old mate said, yeah, no, I've had it serviced and all that sort of stuff. It's really important to try and find yourself a motorhome that's got a documented service history, so then you've got some recourse to dealerships and things like that to make sure that the thing's been serviced properly. And because around on the roof, around your hatches and air conditioners, around your TV antennas, around windows and all that sort of stuff, there's a product called Dicor. Now, this Dicor is a sealant that isn't UV stable, so the stuff breaks down. So every 6 to 12 months, even as long as you're getting it inspected, it doesn't matter. But it may need replacing after 12 months on something that's, a motorhome that's been used a lot, been out in the sun, been on the holidays, been safari, whatever. It's really important that you have the roof regularly inspected and maintained. And if you're looking at buying something secondhand, make sure that that's been the case. And then, if possible, as I said before, documented service history. But look, enough blabbing, check out this little home. Now, this little jigger over here is the one that I was referring to. So what I want to show you is down here. Now that's as a just below the floor line. Get down here so we can see better. So this is the floor line of the motorhome. Now what you can see along here, hopefully, is is like a high tide mark I refer to. Now what that is that's where because this is a composite product, so you've got fiberglass, and behind the fiberglass is ply, then you've got the insulation, then you've got more ply and more fiberglass to form the body material. Now what's happened here in this case is that I know for a fact that GPO point there isn't a standard item. So what I'm saying there is that someone's fitted it at some stage and hasn't sealed it properly, so water's been running down the body here, getting in behind that plug, then it comes down and sits in this channel, so that channel stays wet constantly, and then subsequently it's leached back up out here, and then what you have here is the tannin of the timber of the ply behind there leaking out through it. Now, that particular circumstance or situation, whatever, that's not a structural thing, that's more aesthetic. It's still quite solid. It's not as though it's all falling apart in your hands, and I'm happy to sell this motorhome as it is. If the next buyer wants it painted and two-packed rather, then that's fine, we can do that, but at least I'm selling it with full declaration. That's what you see. But more importantly was I wanted to share it with you guys was if you find that stuff ends up on the northern side of that line there of the floor, that means you've got a motorhome where you've had water coming through up along the edge of the roof, perhaps around the hatches. This one in particular has got a roof rack and ladder system on it, so that's just another point of potential water ingress. So it's just really important when you're snooping around looking at motorhomes that if you come across something like this old girl, the older it is, the more likely you are to find something like that, unfortunately, because that stuff takes a lot of time to come out. That's the bad thing. You go and buy something like what's behind me here, like a nice late 2014 or thereabouts, and you won't know that it's got water ingress till years later, because it takes so long for it to become evident. So that's why it's super important or imperative to try and find something that's got a documented history, all right? So yeah, so a little bit of an FYI. If you've got any questions, concerns or queries about what I've just spoken about, just jot it down in the comments below, and I don't mind getting in touch with you, or give us a call at the dealership to if you've got any concerns about your own motorhome, or perhaps one you're looking at buying, all right? So thanks very much for tuning in once again, and yeah, we'll get some more videos up soon, hey? All right, have a beautiful weekend. Happy Saturday. Cheers, see ya.